So I'm going to show you like how to cut up the veggies. If I can get my phone to balance here. You'll have to forgive me. I'm still new at making videos. Put it on something level. See if I can kind of do that. You see the onion, I peel the outside of the onion. You see the onion has a skin. You just peel it off. The celery, I just cut it into big chunks like this. For me, that works. Some people like it smaller. Also, you can add or take away anything from any of the ingredients. You can basically just make it just mayonnaise, salt, pepper, tuna, macaroni. But I don't think it would be good. I think the veggies give it its crunch and texture. But I know there's people out there that don't like texture when they're in their food. So if you just want something quick and you don't have any vegetables or you don't like texture, you can just do the mayonnaise, salt, pepper, and tuna. But this is an ingredient list, or actually a recipe, excuse me, that my mom told me when I was a kid how to do. And anyways, it's kind of like a family recipe from her mom. And I don't know where it started from exactly, but we live in the Midwestern states here. I live in Wisconsin, so I grew up in Minnesota. So obviously, you can tell by my accent that I have a Minnesota accent. I don't say y'all and all that like Southern people, or I don't know. That's not even the accent here. You betcha. I don't ever hear anybody in our area of town say you betcha. That's not a thing that we say. But anyways, I've heard other people up north Minnesota say that. It just depends on where you live in the state, what your accent is, and it's even different from western Wisconsin to Minnesota. And you go further into Wisconsin, I've noticed that there's more of an accent in Wisconsin than even I have. And I can't really tell you what that is, but I can tell that there's an accent different from mine. It's funny how that works. So you just want to cube I have fancy stuff I could cube it with, but honestly, I grew up just chopping vegetables like this. So for me, this is kind of like a comfort thing, I guess. Something that I usually do. And it's not that hard because it's only 2 small onions. I'm adding a lot of onion because, for one, it's healthy. My family likes onion. If you don't like a lot of onion, I would suggest a half a small onion just for flavor, or even onion powder or minced onion like I'm making here. But yeah, so if you're new to my channel, I just make cooking videos, and I love Jesus, and we talk about, on my videos, I talk about Jesus and God, and my kids, that was my son Eli interrupting my video. Anyways, that's one of my kids. His name is Eli. And I have 5 kids, so that's a little bit about me. I'm kind of I'm a homeschooling mom, so it's something that if you can do, I would recommend doing, because kids, I think they do better instruction-wise, at home, and it teaches them the values that I myself prefer to teach, But each child is different. Some children, want to have that experience of high school and elementary school, But So, yeah. So I'm gonna go check on the macaroni noodles, and I'll get back.